Hey everybody, it's Irritable Life, and it's been a while since I've done any videos in regards to DDP. The Positively Unstoppable Challenge was stoppable for so many reasons. Everyone knows what's going on right now in the world, so things have been a little crazy. I'm working from home, and I had been feeling weird, exhausted, but that's IBS related, subluxation related, just not being able to go, and even more so now, it tends to weigh you down, and allergies and whatnot, or so I was thinking and everything. But yeah, the dust at work and just just everything together. I've been congested for months, and that's kind of a normal thing. But I just try to balance it out with a different kind of diet, and money's tight right now with everything, so that's a little bit harder to get the fresh fruits and vegetables, because around here they jack up the prices, and they did already before, but a couple of dollars makes a difference, so it's a little bit hard, but you do what you can with what you have, right? But yeah, I had a cough. Right now I don't. It's just pretty congested, so I figured everything was just coming together, and there's a limited amount of testing, so if you have one symptom, they're not going to test you. So my one symptom was a cough, really, and it's not all the time. It's when I was moving and I was just super exhausted, and I'm telling you, like, sitting hunched over like I'm even doing right now, it just definitely constricts everything, my back pain and everything. But based on those symptoms, they may say that, in my case, they said that maybe I have COVID-19 based on my coughing every once in a while, and that it sounded wheezy. I can, attributed it to, maybe allergies and bronchitis, because I was good one day and not the next. So I figured, good golly, this is crazy, and I didn't think of that. But, you know, you, you, I watched the Heal documentary, and it's funny because they were talking about diagnosis and prognosis, and you can hear the diagnosis but not believe the prognosis. I was believing everything. I was believing that based on a maybe, based on a not a hunch even, but just a possibility. I was believing it. So that same day, I broke down in tears, and I was just, my body was accepting this. My body had accepted it. I said, okay, well then I'm just gonna, whatever. I was thinking, trying to break through the depression. I was embracing it again and just thinking, okay, well then this is it. This is not the way I wanted it, but this is the way I'm gonna go. So this whole situation is hard all around, and the uncertainty can eat you up. You do what you can, you follow doctor's orders, you do your own thing, boost your immune system as much as you can with, meditation, and for me, exercise. Like, I exercised for the first time in a while. I was starting to break out of that, accepting what may not even be true. It's just a possibility. There's no definitive, there's no test, so I can't say for sure 100% yes, I have it, especially since I'm fine one day and not the next. So I decided to, today, just, okay, I feel good enough, I'm not that tired, let me do this. And the breathing, because DDP is always telling you, and I've done this for years, off and on, DDP yoga, but I breathe whatever. I don't have that, I don't know, I don't focus as much, which is really bad, because he's telling you in the workouts, he's telling you when to breathe. And for the first time in a really long time, I actually took my time with it, as much as I could, paused when necessary, and I really did the deep breathing. I cleared my airways. I do a facial steam. Just put your head, over a bowl of hot water, and just, it just cleared. It felt really, really good. So I did the yoga before, a different yoga, a friend of mine, and I felt the difference. It's like, oh, I was calming down, because when I get anxious or panicky, I can't breathe. So everything is just, oh my gosh, it's chaos in your mind and in your body. So my advice to myself is just to keep pushing as much as I can, do my exercises, try to strengthen my lungs, which we're just not doing well to begin with, because I noticed going up the stairs since over a year ago, I was breathing hard because I wasn't exercising this muscle, so I wasn't exercising lungs, I wasn't exercising my heart, and I knew all this. So I'm at a disadvantage now, which is why I'm trying to get back into it, to just breathe with the meditation, do DDP yoga, continue with, as many good foods into my system as possible, more water, of course, because I kind of was lax about that when I was working out, at work outside. But it feels good. It feels good. And, it's hard because I am quarantining myself in my own room. So it's kind of hard. You don't even get to move around as much in your own apartment because you're taking the precautions, which are necessary. Of course, they're necessary, but it does kind of mess with you a little bit because you feel a little bit more imprisoned, I think, even more so than just being imprisoned in your house, but being able to walk around freely in your house or your apartment. So the exercise helps, the meditation helps, webinars on the essential oils, I love doTERRA, so that helps, learning about different things from the essential oils, diffusing them, how smells are calming and stuff. doTERRA has a lot of stuff, that just the aromas they're so divine. So for me, that's just what I'm doing right now, trying to do as much as I can, as much as my body can do, so that I can get through this, so that whatever it is, whether it be COVID or not, just to get my health back and kind of finally take control of the monkeys in the mind, so that I can get through this without getting worse, health-wise, stomach, subluxation. I mean, you can't go out, you can't go to doctor's appointments. A lot of the doctors are closed, chiropractor, even the dentist, because I've had a pain in the tooth that hasn't helped up here. Then I had a gum that's swollen here, so that kind of been radiating. So that's just, it's a mess. So I'm doing what I can, and the exercise is, man, it feels really good. So I can tell you right now, I have no pain. Why? Because I'm exercising. I knew that if I woke up with just a little bit of energy, that I would be able to really get back into the DDP and do 2 workouts. I did Fat Burner 2.0 and Red Hot Core 2.0, and I knew that I would feel a lot better. I didn't think I'd feel this better, this good, but I do. It feels amazing. It's just like kind of shaking it all off, just like all that negative energy, and I don't know, it's just everything. So I'm pleased. And if you can, do a little workout, there's a lot of free workouts out there. Just jump on that bandwagon. Planet Fitness has free workouts, so just give it a shot, and definitely try meditation. I highly recommend it. Deepak Chopra also has free meditation. Look him up online, and I'm telling you, I mean, I personally have done his, and yesterday I was lucky enough to join in on the transcendental meditation, which I haven't done in way too long, and it felt amazing because I love meditation, period, but I fell off that wagon. So being able to jump back in, it just feels really, really good. So I think that was probably the start. I felt good enough today. So I'm going to continue that as much as I can. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope to check back with you again soon.